Hello and welcome to another tutorial with me, Life of Pyrography. Today I'm going to be showing you all how to make one of these beautiful moonlights. You're going to need a crescent moon mould, a string of micro LED lights, additional elements to place into your piece, alcohol inks and of course epoxy resin. Today I'm going to be using Pinata inks, which are linked in the description below. Let's get started. Okay, so first of all you're going to want to make sure you have all of your elements nearby. Sometimes I like to place them into the mould to see where I want to place them and then take them out, and then I'll pour my resin in. Now if you need to know how to mix your resin, then please check out this video which will teach you how to make up a batch of resin, mix it properly with minimal bubbles. So as you can see here, I'm slowly placing elements inside the mould and mixing resin onto them so that they are coated and any trapped bubbles can be released. Take your time and make sure that you place each piece where you want, because once it's dried it's going to be permanent. Also try to let the bubbles naturally release rather than using a blowtorch to pop them, because with wooden elements like these you're at high risk of them burning. Okay, so now I'm taking my string of LED lights and I'm manipulating the wire before placing them inside the resin. You need to make sure that you are placing the lights in areas of clear resin with little to no items blocking them, otherwise their light will not shine through. It's also important to do it in this particular layer of resin, which you will see later on why. Once you're happy with your placement, you can then add any additional elements to your piece and give it a set. Okay, so we are now a day later and that first layer has set really well. We're going to create the background colours that are behind this piece and give that wonderful colour. Again, you're going to make another batch of resin and pour that onto the piece, making sure that there are no bubbles or any of the natural elements still sticking up beyond the surface of the piece. Now in this layer you can use a blowtorch to help pop the bubbles, because the elements are encased inside the resin now, so it's safe to do so. So now it's time to start working with those inks. Grab whichever colours you feel like and just go wild. I was doing a forest theme here, so I went for greens, a little bit of brown and some purple just to accent some of the elements inside the piece. Be careful with that white though, otherwise you will end up with a whiteout like this. Definitely something we don't want after all that hard work we put in placing those items. So here I decided to actually mix the colours in a little bit, just to give a little bit more definition and to mix those colours around a bit more for adding our final layer of white. See those colours boiling off there, always looks awesome. And now we reveal it. So it's a couple of days later, it's had plenty of time to set, make sure that there's nothing soft. Be careful when unmoulding, the edges can get quite sharp. And there she is, look how beautiful she looks. So we had those gorgeous forest elements there with the colours showing through behind beautifully. All those lights placed in the right areas to make sure that it accentuates rather than gets hidden behind anything. Again, just showing you guys what it looks like in a darker situation. It's still just as beautiful, but really gives off a gorgeous, gentle light. Again, I want to thank everybody for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed yourself and learned a little something today, and that you'll be able to put all these newfound skills to use very soon.